Hello friends, I am Col Jagdish Kumar Dagar. This talk I will devote on the procedures at the SSB. I have got a very long experience in the service and outside service of interacting with young men and women who has always been aspirants to join the armed forces. Those of you who are aspiring to join the armed forces, this talk will benefit them. At the SSB, aim is to select a right candidate for the right job, for which there are three techniques: GTO, the psychology technique, and the interview. And consequently, the assessment is made and suitable candidates are recommended, or those who are not suitable, they are sent home. So they can prepare again, come back and face the SSB, and they are likely to make the grade. While dealing with the youth, I have come to the conclusion that today's youth is highly motivated, hardworking, dedicated, and very sincere. They have got aspirations and they really perspire to achieve those aspirations. But only thing I find with most of the cases that they are disoriented. This disorientation leads them nowhere. There are various misconceptions about the SSB. Some of you must have been told that they see 15 qualities. Yes, and you are all the time busy in presenting those qualities. Let the SSB decide what they want to see, what they don't. One should remain natural and spontaneous. You should be quite good in the appearance. Dull and drab appearances really creates the problem. Sometimes we are busy in thinking about positive and negative. There is nothing like positive and negative. All things are situation specific. So thereby, all the times pretending to be good, to be nice, and some of you, young men, become adamant and they are not ready to accept the views of others. Thereby, they have got very limited chance of making the grade. Aim of the SSB is to assess you correctly, in a correct perspective. The man is neither fully having all the qualities or nor he is lacking. There's only they differ in that degree, not in kind. So you all have the qualities. You search those qualities which you have. And these three techniques, not necessarily that you are recommended by all three assessors. About the recommendation, if you have made grade with the one assessor, and you are marginal with the two other assessors, you may make the grade. But if you are outstanding with two assessors and very low with the third one, you may not make the grade. Because they are aiming at a wholesome personality. What is a personality? Personality is the sum total of your innate qualities, which determine your unique way adjustment. This can be well defined. Personality is a sum total of socio-psychodynamism which determine the unique way of adjustment to the environment. Every one of you is unique. So show your uniqueness. Why you be a power? Why should you be a part of a herd? Do not bring herd mentality. Be individual, be of your own, and thereby you are likely to make the grade. This personality is formed by two principles. One is your heredity, another is environment. Heredity, our life starts with a single fertilized cell which has got all the qualities of our forefathers from our mother side and from our side. Mixture of that and we are the product. But the environment also plays very important role. Environment at the time the health of our mother, physiological, physical, psychological, the relationship with other members of the family, the environment she is living in, our social, economic conditions, whether we are in urban or rural background, where we are born, what type of diet was given to our mother while we were in the womb, and how we were cared while we were born, attended to, where we are born, which school we have gone, what type of a friends we have made, what type of environment is available in our neighborhood, in our village, in our town. All these things affect our development. So there are many things who are not in our control, but most of the things are in our control. If we allow ourselves to grow properly, nothing will go wrong and we will be winner in every sphere. Because the SSB looks at how you are shaping and being shaped by the environment. So you have got the innate quality to change the environment and make it suitable in your favor. For this, there is a procedure. Looking at all these things in you. First thing, at the first day, you will be asked to fill a PIQ form. This PIQ form is very, very important. It carries all the details about you, like your name, your hometown, whether it is rural or urban, then your siblings, what are they doing, your parents, their qualifications, income, your academic environment, what you have done in your school, college, or presently what you are doing, your NCC, whether you have participated, not participated, games, sports, and your hobbies and interests, the co-curricular activities, debate, drama, declamation, and other horde of activities, parasailing, parajumping, river rafting, or any adventure activities you are indulged in. Your position of responsibility which you held in school, college, or in other walks of life, and NCC which you have done or not done, and lastly, which type of a commission you are going to have. So let's talk from the very beginning. If you come from the urban background, your parents are educated, and you have gone to the best school, but your achievements have been low. So that shows that either the candidate is negligent, casual, and not interested. But if it is compensated on the other side about doing NCC, playing magnificent games at the district level, state level, or national level, and participate in other activities, he has compensated for his time. But if he has only got marks, if he has not got indulged in the other co-curricular activities, games and sports, and not had any responsibility position, then it really shows the lacuna in a person. We require a all-rounded man. So whatever you have done in your life, in your school, wherever you have done, write all these things in the PIQ. Even you have played the casual games must be written. And similarly, if you are participating in any activity, mention it. Most of the boys or girls, they leave the half of the PIQ blank. Indicates that how casual the candidate is. So this gives a peak in your development, in your growth, in your motivation. So thereby fill it very properly. Then you will be confronted with the screening test. The screening test is very, very important. It consists of two parts. The first part is intelligence test. The intelligence test has got verbal and non-verbal tests. In the verbal, we have got the odd man out inferences, syllogism, relationship, and so on and so forth, which you must have read in various books which are available in the market. Then the non-verbal triangle, squares, dots, and the cubes. The cubes are similar or dissimilar. More maximum question you will find on cubes. So, unless you really prepare well, you are not likely to make the grade in the intelligence test. There are two tests. Minimum requirement is 40 marks out of 100. 40% marks you score, you will make the grade. There are 5 categories. Overall intelligence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those who score less than 40%, they are in 4, and even less than 30, they are in 5. Those who are in the category 4 or 5 are not taken. So thereby, please prepare the intelligence test now. We have got a lot of time available with us. Because these hard times also give us an opportunity to make up the loss. We analyze ourselves and can devote on the lacunas which we have. Like if you are weak in intelligence test, prepare it now. Then comes the screening test. Why most of the boys or girls don't make the grade is that your PIQ is blank. They have a look on this. All the assessors have a look at your PIQ. So fill it very properly, see that it contains some substance. The first thing about this test will be conducted by a psychologist. This will be PPDT. Picture perception, description, story writing, and discussion test. In this test, a picture will be exposed to you for 30 seconds. It will be blurred in nature, nothing will be visible, and if you are under stress, then you will find everything lurking and you will get confused. So thereby be calm, quiet, cool, take a deep breath and see the picture properly. A picture will emerge because there is a picture given in that blurred one. See that picture properly. After seeing that picture, you have to imagine. And imagination varies from individual to individual. Why to worry? So imagine. What you have to imagine is number of characters, their sex, male, female or person, mood, positive, negative and neutral, their age, and what the characters are doing or what is happening in the picture. Based on that picture, you have to write a story. How to write a story? What led to the situation? What is happening and what will be the outcome? You will also describe the emotion, feeling and interaction between various inanimates and animates, but you will not describe the picture. 4 minutes to write, half a page. Write as much as you can. And 1 minute will be given to you to fill in the paper about the number of character, age, sex, mood and other details. So you will be given in all 5 minutes. As soon as this test is over, you will be taken out. It will be discussed thoroughly and properly by every candidate. Firstly, all candidates will tell their stories. You will be in a group of 15 to 20. Narrate your story. Tell your story properly, with confidence, with all smile at your face. Do not get unnecessarily puzzled or under stress. Then there will be a discussion. Please positively participate. In the discussion, I have seen with my experience, boys as well as girls, they start quarreling, fighting and not agreeing to anybody's point. So make it a point that you convince the group about certain issues like number of character, age, sex, mood, anything you convince them. Then contribute in making a common story. The group will come to the common story. And if chance, narrate it. The moment it is over, you Those who have made the grade, they will be taken in, and those who have not made the grade, they will not be taken in. Remember that you have to make grade in both the APDT as well as in the intelligence test. After that, you will be assessed. Your personality will be assessed by 3 techniques. Personality is something which is very deep. The different techniques are aiming at the same thing. Like you see this mug. Somebody sees you from this side, and from inside if you see it is hollow. So all the techniques they have got their meaning, but aiming at the same thing. First technique which is applied is the psychological technique. About psychological technique, 11 plus 1 blank picture will be presented to you one after the other. You are required to write a story on similar lines as I narrated in the screening. 4 minutes to write, half a page. Please write it. About the blank, imagine any story of your choice. Because this is a test of imagination, there is nothing right, there is nothing wrong. So why to worry? Give a free play your imagination. Do not go under stress, strain. Do not read stories from the book. You may have a counseling guidance session with the psychologist. He may guide you properly. But do not read anything idiotic or whatever your friends are guiding or those who have failed. Because there are a large number of boys and girls in the SSB, they continue guiding others, those who have already failed 10 times, 20 times, and so on and so forth. So do not go by their sayings. Apply your own brain and follow the instructions strictly. Next text will be word association test. There will be 60 words, one after the other. A word will be presented to you 15 seconds. The first thought, the idea that comes to your mind, write it in a meaningful sentence. Some of you are told, write a positive, write a negative. There is nothing like negative, positive. It is thought that matters. If no thought comes, even leave it blank. Make a simple sentence. Why to bother? But bring thoughts. Thoughts are very, very essential. All of us have got thoughts about seeing a word. Thereby give free play to your own head, own imagination, and do not go by the saying of others. Next test will be situation reaction test. In this situation reaction test, 60 situations of day-to-day nature are given. A situation given for 30 seconds in all, because half a minute. A minute because there are 60 situations, half an hour. So half a minute. So during that period, read that situation properly. How do you feel, think and act if you are confronted with this situation? So act accordingly. We only act, neither we feel nor we think, we act. There is no meaning. So thereby apply your mind in solving those situations. Not necessarily you complete all. Whatever you complete, it should be meaningful. It should have content. So do not go hurrying up that I have to complete all 60. No, do 45, 50, good enough. Then comes the opinion of various people about you. The dearest people who are closest to us are our parents. Their opinion about us. The second group comes our friends. They express their views unbiased and without any pretensions. Third group is our teachers. They also advise us on various occasions, encourage us, praise us, and talk good of us and bad of us, because they are absolutely neutral. So their opinion. And we make our own mind. Where do I stand by these views? Express our views. Then qualities which you like to develop in future. In all, you will have 4 tests. So what you have to prepare about these tests is only now you prepare the intelligence test. Take some book, prepare it as much as you can, but do not, please do not write any stories, do not cram them, remain spontaneous. If the spontaneity is missing, you will not be taken. And do not show any qualities, like people keep talking about 15 qualities, not required. Only if a boy who thinks rationally, acts purposefully, and deals effectively with the situation is generally taken. You should be smiley and having a high self-esteem. Feel good about yourself. Feel that you are the best. Remain will be good, better, but I am the best. But accept others also equally well. Adjust equally well. And remain absolutely positive in outlook. Do not unnecessarily think about this or that. Feel I will make the grade. And you will surely make the grade. Why to go under stress and strain? I wish you luck. Prepare. Next time we will talk about GTO. Thank you.